What's good with y'all niggas, man? Let's first say that Gabi did not deserve that shit. I know. Nigga, I was dumb. I was wildin'. I said, nah, fuck Gabi. She go with, I don't know what the fuck I said. I'm probably gonna play the clip or some shit. Like, Gabi, I don't give a fuck about Gabi. Nigga, you could go with them. I wanna see Gabi. I wanna see Gabi be an aberrant titan. I don't really give a fuck. But Jean and Connie, bro, which y'all saw was my first raw reaction to what happened in chapter 138. While I was editing the video, that was like my third run over the chapter, and at that point I was low-key feeling bad. I was like, bro, Gabi's like 13 years old. She's like the cliche annoying sister that gets under your skin, but you still love her and shit. Like, Gabi just didn't deserve that shit. I'm gonna go into it, but god damn, that shit is tough. Jean and Connie, them niggas are real shoulders. They are real dogs of war. If you watch Full Metal, you know. But them niggas are real dogs of war. She was kind of sucked into everything, and now she has to deal with it. The way things played out were extremely unfortunate for Gabi. I don't think she should have went through that at her really young and impressionable age. This is how I kind of rank characters in this series. I kind of rank them as having their own goal and they're fighting for it, or being dragged along and they're kind of just used as tools in the series. Gabi in a way was kind of dragged along. Even though she had her own end goal was largely influenced by the society that she was placed in. Of course, everybody's goal is going to be based on what is seen as successful in that person's society. But Gabi's goal, even her goal was fucked. First, they broke down the young Marleyans. They made them feel less than human. Now they feel subhuman, and now their goal is to be seen as Marleyan. And the reason I think this is really tragic for every Eldian in Marley is because the Marleyan propaganda that was placed before the eyes of these impressionable children placed an unattainable goal in front of them. And after setting that unattainable goal, to see these children chase it is almost heartbreaking. They will never be seen as a real Marleyan, no matter how much work they put in, no matter how many shots they put in the gym. If you make 100 shots in a row, you're still not going to be a Marleyan. It's actually genius how they've done it in the series. They put this idea of don't worry about what you can achieve, worry about what you can achieve from the Marleyan population. So they made these kids very selfless and throw their lives away just to be given a cookie or a gold star from the Marleyan population. Our initial introduction to Gabi shows that she was willing to put her life on the line just for the praise of the higher ups at Marley. In a lot of ways, Gabi is the more tragic version of Asuka Langley from Neon Genesis. But of course, let's bring it back to the indoctrination thing, because indoctrination was the bridge that connected Marley to Paradis and Grisha. If you really want to compare Gabi and Zeke, the death of Sasha and the end of the Eldian Restorationists were both steps towards them reaching their very misguided goals. The biggest difference between them both is Gabi really wants to assimilate and conform, and her end goal was becoming an honorary Marleyan. But for Zeke, even went further, and that's why I like Zeke a little bit more as a character, is because he was kind of playing the double agent side of things. Becoming an honorary Marleyan was just another step in his overall goal of the Eldian euthanization plan. I really just see Gabi as a creature of habit and a product of her environment. She really tried so hard to fit into a place that didn't want her. Gabi is a piece in a jigsaw puzzle that does not need her. And it's kind of sad to see because she's really trying to force herself into Marleyan culture, but there is no room for her. Gabi is that person on the sidelines trying her hardest to get picked up. Or we all know a person like this. Somebody who dick rides the team player so hard because she really wants to play. Everything she does kind of seems disingenuous, self-serving, and distorted, and the ones that are really benefiting is a population that hates her. Let's talk about how much Gabi has grown as a character since the invasion of Marley. Of course, when she first got there, she was still under this idea of, oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to Devil's Island. Everybody here is going to be subhuman. Everybody here is going to be looking like Lord Modi, but she thought she was going to go on an island full of cannibals or some shit. She goes there and sees her mother's and her father's qualities inside of the people who decide to give her food. Instead of going there expecting conflict and hostility, if anything, the only thing she got when she initially arrived was hospitality. Even after the reveal that she has killed Sasha, she was even after that met with some form of compassion. Even though it's very little, we do see that island devils still saw her as a human child who knew no better. And now we see her flying in the back of Falco with the rest of the gang, and she's flying alongside everybody else. She was pulled out of that initial environment that was full of propaganda, throwing hate towards the Paradisaldans or the Paradisians, to now have to survive alongside of these people. Gabi has been thrown in the mess of things with the rest of the gang, and now her goal has shifted from becoming an honorary Marleyan to survival. Even though it's clear that she's not all the way there, she hasn't fully accepted the Paradisians, but she's made a good progress. That's why I feel like she didn't deserve that shit, bro. If you gave her some more time, her character arc would have fully developed, or finally reached some type of conclusion to where she went from this very hateful person that was extremely against the Paradisians to now seeing them as her closest friends or comrades. That is the cliche way of how her character would have played out in any other story, but we have to remember, this is Attack on Titan. They let us get comfortable in seeing her change to just turn into a Titan in chapter 138. Was it brutal? Yes. But it showed you just what type of world Attack on Titan truly is. Attack on Titan is a series that almost reminds you that the world is never going to wait for you to change. It left a sour taste in my mouth seeing Gabi turn into that Titan. Everybody fucks with Jean and Connie heavy. I fuck with them too, but after rereading and really thinking about it, Gabi is a 12-year-old girl with balls of steel, a big heart, and even bigger dreams. Who else does that sound like? I really have to address the Gabi slander, because of course she did things wrong, but everybody in the series has done something wrong. Bruh, y'all remember Connie's bald-headed evil ass, bruh. This nigga was trying to finesse Falco out of battle for everybody else is fighting for their life. This nigga kind of like, fuck these niggas, I'm about to grab Falco and feed him to the streets. He grabbed Falco, took off, and tried to feed that nigga to his mom, bruh. Yeah, I think y'all niggas forgot about that shit. So everybody in this series be on fuck shit, even though he was about to throw that little boy. Connie funny as fuck. Oh my god, this nigga Connie's about to grab this little ass boy, this little innocent ass boy. He had that nigga asleep on the back of his horse, going ka-tum, da-tum, da-tum. You know, trotting down to Regako village. And then he got caught red-handed, bro. He got caught with his pants down by Armin. That shit was funny as fuck, bro. That was some wild shit that Connie was on, so, you know, cut guys some slack. Nah, fuck that shit. I'm smoking that Gabi pack right now. Nah, fuck with Gabi. She's a very essential character in this series, and she deserves a little bit more respect than what I've been seeing. You know, I can't really talk. I was hating on her too, but at least I came around. This was a fun video to make because I barely did any research. I just remembered a lot of this shit, and I really want to talk about it, man. So, yeah, I'll kiss you on the left cheek, slap on the right. That shit. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man.